Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very well and good. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook herring fish, which is a very typical English or British fish, herring fish, in a typical Bengali way. We use actually a fish for this specific kind of curry. We call it chapila fish, which is a pure Bengali fish, and I can't find it very easily in UK, so I'm using herring instead of chapila fish, and trust me, that tastes much better than the traditional one. And herring is a really good and healthy fish, which is very meaty and very flavorful. And I'm gonna show you the traditional way how I'm gonna cook it, and I hope you're gonna be patient and you're gonna enjoy this recipe. So yeah, here you go. I just wanted to show you how herring fish looks. If you go to any fresh fish or fishmonger, you're gonna see very easily this fish, and you can clean it at home or you can ask them to clean it for you. So this is my fish. I bought actually little bit more than 1 kilo fish here, and I asked my fishmonger to clean it, and he done it. Just give them a good smile and they're gonna do it for you. They're not gonna charge you extra, or you can do it very easily at your home as well. So I actually cut the head off because I am not very big fan of fish head, and they clean everything. They clean the skin and everything, and it's washed as well. And as I said, this fish is so good, herring is so good, and try to buy the fresh fish from the fresh fish shop. Don't use the frozen one, because sometimes frozen one have really weird kind of smell. So, and you're gonna find it very easily in UK anyway. Or if you are following from Bangladesh or India, you can use this kind of fish, chapila or even mackerel. It's totally fine. So in a pan, I already added 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I need a little bit more oil than as usual fish curry for this one. So I added 3 tablespoons of oil. So I already added here 2 big size of onion finely sliced, you can see, because I'm gonna add a little bit of onion paste as well. At the same time, this gravy need to be a little bit oniony, so you have to add a little bit more onion than other fishes. So I added 2 large onion sliced here, and I'm gonna fry it for 2 minutes. So I've been frying my onion nearly 2 minutes, and you can see they became a little bit of translucent. They changed their color. So now I'm gonna add 1 onion paste here, and I added 1 big tablespoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. I added a little bit more garlic than ginger. So 1 tablespoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. And here is 1 large onion paste as well, so which is kind of like 2 tablespoons of onion paste. And as I said, this gravy gonna be a little bit of oniony, so there is no problem if you add a little bit more onion. And now I'm gonna fry this all together for another 2 to 3 minutes. So my ginger, garlic, onion is already fried. The raw smell is gone, and now I'm adding my powder spice. So here I'm adding 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder, 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. I'm not adding any cumin powder at all, because sometimes for this kind of fish, cumin powder actually kill the flavor. And we don't want that, because I'm going to add lots of chili and lots of coriander leaf as well. So if you're following my recipe, don't add cumin powder. Just 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And now I'm gonna actually fry these spices all together for another 2 to 3 minutes till the rawness goes and I can see the oil on top. So in Bengali we call this process koshano. And this kind of fish, trust me, this is one of the really yummy curry. This is typical Bengali village curry, I have to say. And we use this chapila fish, and I'm using herring here. You can use mackerel as well if you like. So after nearly 4 minutes of frying, I can see the oil on top. So my spices are ready. And now I'm gonna add here 3 tomato, like normal medium sized tomato, chopped. You can see it's quite chunky pieces. It's not chopped actually, it's quite chunky pieces. Tomato is must, because that's gonna give really good flavor in my gravy. So after adding the tomato, I'm gonna cook these spices again for another 2 to 3 minutes. So you can see my tomato is a little bit mashed now, which is almost like half done, my tomato. I'm not gonna break it too much. And this is the time actually I'm gonna add all my fish here. And as I said, instead of herring, you can add mackerel, but I'm gonna suggest you to use herring because it's quite similar. The fish we use in our country, chapila, is quite similar, almost the same taste. And trust me, this fish is so good. If you cook this curry once, you're gonna cook it again and again because it's one of the best fish curry. You can call it actually herring chacchori as well. In Bengali, chacchori means when you cook a curry and that one is not too much runny gravy, little bit like light gravy, thick gravy, and we call this process actually chacchori. So now I'm gonna mix all my fish with the spices. I have to be very gentle because these fishes are really soft and they cook very quickly. So my fishes are all coated with the spices and now I'm gonna add actually the gravy. And as I said, this is a chacchori. Chacchori means it's not too much, the gravy not gonna be too runny. It's gonna be a little bit of dry kind of gravy. And at the same time, I'm adding here 6 to 7 green chili, and I cut them in the middle. This curry need to be a bit spicy, and this green chili gonna give a really healthy kind of spiciness and really good flavor. So I'm adding this green chili now because I want the fresh flavor of green chili in my final gravy. So now I'm gonna add around 1 cup of boiling water. I'm not adding too much water because this fish cooks so fast, they're not gonna take more than 6 to 7 minutes. Otherwise, if you cook them too much, the fish gonna be like melted in your gravy, and that's gonna be a big disaster anyway. So after adding the water, I'm gonna cover my pot and I'm gonna cook my curry for 5 to 6 minutes. My salt is fine, everything is fine. Oh, the smell is coming already. Oh my god, this is one of kind of like the Bengali village curry. It's like spicy, it's flavorful, it's fresh, it's good. Oh, it's so yummy. I just need to boil some rice and enjoy this curry with boiled rice. Oh my god, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna cover my pot now and I'm gonna cook it for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes of cooking, my fish is done, and this is the time I'm gonna add around 1.5 handful of chopped coriander. Yes, coriander leaf is must. This is like the important part of this curry, and I'm adding quite a lot because for 1.5 kilo fish, I'm adding nearly 1.5 handful of coriander leaf. But trust me, doesn't matter. This fresh coriander gonna give the most of the flavor in my gravy. So now I'm adding all my chopped coriander on top of my curry, and this coriander I'm using exactly when my curry is done. Don't cook after adding the coriander leaf. Don't cook your curry for too long because otherwise you always gonna lose the fresh flavor of the coriander leaf. It's kind of like when we add a garam masala powder or cumin powder at the end. It's exactly the similar way. So after adding this coriander leaf, I'm gonna cover my pot and I'm gonna cook my curry for another 1 minute, and that's it. Just for 1 minute and that's it. My curry gonna be done. This is the gravy I'm looking for. So it's perfect. Oh, the smell, oh, beautiful, amazing. So here you go guys, this is my herring fish curry or herring chacchori is ready for you. And as you noticed, I followed a simple way of cooking this fish, but this curry is one of the best. This is like a blast of flavors, and I followed exactly the traditional Bengali village way, but I used actually a English or British fish, so you can understand this is like the mixture of culture, but at the same time this is one of the best curry you're gonna eat if you follow my recipe. I'm just gonna suggest you eat this curry or enjoy this curry with plain boiled rice. That goes really good together because this is not one of the chapati or roti or paratha or bread dish. So this is a rice dish. So I hope you're gonna like my recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And I hope you're gonna make this fish chacchori or fish curry and you're gonna enjoy it with your whole family. So here you go, take care and eat healthy and live healthy. Bye bye.